A significant theme that we see all throughout the Bible from the beginning to the end is that pride comes before a fall, and how God is against the proud and with the humble. And we see that theme once again in Obadiah verse 3, where the prophet is speaking against the Edomites and says, "The pride of your heart has deceived you, you who live in the clefts of the rocks and make your home on the heights, you who say to yourself, 'Who can bring me down to the ground?'" Well, as I noted, throughout the Bible, and we see it especially in the book of Proverbs, there are so many verses about the danger of pride. And as human beings, we can become prideful for all kinds of reasons. People can be prideful and boast about their wealth, about their intelligence, about their education, about their artistic or creative ability, or athletic ability, or musical ability. The list is endless, right, of the things that people can be prideful and boastful about. But make no mistake, the Bible is very clear that God is not with the proud. God abides with the humble, with the meek. And so we need to be careful, both personally ourselves. There's such a fine line between feeling confident, and especially feeling confident in the Lord because we feel like God is with us and God has blessed us in order to be able to accomplish certain things for God's kingdom purposes, and the kind of human pride and arrogance that says, "I have done this myself. This is mine. Look at me. There's no one who's smarter than me. No one knows more than me about X, Y, or Z. Fill in the blank. I am the greatest. I am the best." All those kinds of prideful expressions where we're inflating ourselves, inflating our own sense of self-importance. The Bible is repeatedly telling us, don't do it. Because when we get filled with pride, that's when inevitably there will be a fall. I can remember listening to a lecture that a man I really respected named Howard Hendricks was giving about pastoral ministry. And one of the things that Hendricks said in that lecture was to pastors is, don't let your congregation put you on a pedestal, because the higher you are on a pedestal, when you fall, they'll pick up 12 baskets of fragments. And so being a Christian, it's not about trying to seek the highest place. It's about trying to seek the lowest place. And in the Gospels, Jesus, and I think one of his funniest stories, in talking to people who very much want to be seen, they want the best seats at the banquet. They want the place of prominence. And Jesus says to them, don't look for a seat at the head table, because then if someone more important than you comes in, the host may say to you, "Please get up and move so this more prominent person can have your seat." No, instead, take the lowest place, because then the host will say, "Oh, no, my friend, you shouldn't sit here. Come on up," and you'll be elevated in front of the eyes of everybody. So Jesus there is poking fun at human beings, at our tendency to want the attention, the adulation, to have that sense of pride fed, when Jesus is all about, "I am gentle and humble of heart." That's how Christ is. That's how we're called to be.